everyone, my name is Vanilla Shari and this is my first video diary. Today we will talk something about language. And please let me first teach you some piece of language from different culture. I'm sure it will be very interesting. We will begin from Korea. In Korean, hello is 안녕하세요. And then in Chinese, hello is 你好. And then in Japanese, I'm sure many of you are the fan of Japanese animation, so it will not be unfamiliar to you. In Japanese, hello is konnichiwa. And in Spanish, hello is ale. I'm sure many of you learned it from high school, but for me, Spanish is one of the most difficult language in the world. It has taken me for more than 2 weeks to remember a simple ale. And then we will learn something pretty interesting about language. We will start from Vietnamese. My friend Jason, he told me a piece of Vietnamese and I know it will be very easy to remember for you, at least for me. In Vietnamese, dragon means long. You know, it's pretty easy to remember because in our opinion, dragon is pretty long and dragon means long. Isn't that very interesting? And then we will move on to Latin. My friend Lauren, she studied Latin in high school, so she taught me a piece of Latin. It's pretty hard, I have to say. So I have to first pick up my iPhone because she sent me how to pronounce it in my phone by text, you know? Venez at me fra. Venez at me fra. Am I right, Lauren? This means come and hug me. It's pretty warm, isn't that? I'm fluent in both English and Chinese, and I found that language is really amazing, especially when you were young. I remember when I first learned my second language, I never think about it as a language. It is just a way for me to communicate with other people. It is really easy and interesting, and I just pick up from anywhere. However, when I grow up, learning language is really learning language. And if you want me now to learn a language from college, it will really kill me. It will be pretty hard for me. And besides, I find something more interesting than just learning languages. You know, yesterday I went for a presentation in my university. It is about women's studies, and of course the speakers spoke in English, and at the same time I was texting with my Chinese friend using Chinese. You can understand that I'm listening and texting with 2 different languages, and I feel comfortable with it. It is totally comfortable. But when I realized it, I suddenly felt that I cannot understand what the speaker was saying. And also, I don't know how to type next for my Chinese friend. Everything just gets stuck, and I don't know what happens. I don't major in linguistics, and I don't know the explanation for that feeling. I just felt it is very interesting, and I want to think why we lose the charm of language as we grow up, why we don't regard it just as a way of communication, we regard it as a language, a real language. I don't know why. Do you have the same feelings when you learn second language, when you use different language to communicate in the same time? Think about it, and maybe we will find some answers together.